summer leaf songs.
She does. Well, she subletted her
Her
old place because I guess it's kind of it's a little further from the university
yeah.
she used to go, and I guess there's like a big homeless population that moves kind of all over the summer. It's not, dangerous, or they've gotten to know her and she said she would like to be closer to campus so
Yeah.
she can
So stuff goes in storage. She's subletting her son her place for the
and then
summer.
will go to this new place. I think she testifies pay rent starting in July. That's pretty much how it is this week.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, what about her?
Keeping it. He won't stay there, so it's planned for. I think he looked for sublet, but it's such an open market. It's like very little. Having the place trashed, having to move all stuff out.
So he's working.
Alexandria, which is 2 hours away from Charlottesville. So maybe he'd go back there for weekends, maybe if he wants to see anybody. I don't know. But most likely he's going to go weekends. He's going to see his Airbnb. Guess that's the best deal. So his girlfriend is Delaware. It's a couple hours away.
Delaware's like north, I don't even
I didn't know either until I looked up. It's more like south. East a little bit. You got to go into this sort of like, and then we drive south. So DC's here, and this landmass extends out, and that's Delaware.
and he has
Yeah. Internship. I think just regular business hours, weekends. Talked to him today. He said, he had his last final that was really rough. He said, some days, like when he has a good test, he says, this is kind of true. Today, talked to Rebecca. He was a little down because it's such a hard final. I guess this is the first time that athletes, the first year law schools, this class, and he felt like they kind of misjudged the difficulty of the class for first year students. I think everyone kind of, which is fine if everyone kind of bomb the test because it's all on credit. But he'll be back picking them up Sunday morning. 2 weeks, yeah, he's going to work on a bit. Like you'll see him at rehearsals for the piano and the b-ball. We're going to all the schools in the county with him during the school hours. Like the kids. He's got a bunch of kids to keep him busy. Well, I tried to hire him for this. Didn't work out. And then we're gone, so there's like, we can't offer anything. He's not doing anything. So we usually go with the the plan of traveling and seeing especially some of those things. But we get there and just, which is good. It's good. Family time, a lot of cooking, working in the garden, afternoon naps, walks, practice my job. Nope, one semester, not too long ago. It might have been like before COVID was working too long, and we were like performing. Yeah, it's all strings. Lowood wins. I feel like, Lowood remember if we performed it. I feel like we might have performed it.
Or they're not, they're not interested, they're not great. Yeah, which is.
Great. Long time no see. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, family's good. All right, yeah, we're good. Yeah. Our son is, they got his piano degree, but now he's in law school. So that's Ari. And Sophia's working at the hospital in Maryland. So, yeah, living in the home.
I remember she graduated before COVID.
She did, yeah. Yeah, she graduated early. So she was 16 years old. Must have been 2016. Took off to study violin, and then switched to biology. And she got a degree here when she came back during COVID, or before. And then got a master's from Arizona State in biological stats. So now as a manager at the hospital. So yeah, things are good. Are you kids college age?
They're done.
Yeah, with college.
Yeah. Yeah, my last one graduated last year.
Okay. This is blonde, right? It's blonde. It's blonde, man. April skiing is good.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah, right after that. Just after the last one. I have just time. If we got an hour when the snow is good. Cold, it may snow a little bit, like Monday or Tuesday. Maybe like after that, everything goes through. Any one of you are going to tell me, and if I go, I'll tell you. Motivate each other.
Brian's like, I'm not swear.
Okay, now I know how to spot you for the chair. And purple jacket, right? You used to have purple, or 4 measures of intro, right? 3 seconds. 8 notes. You'll hear 8 quarter notes. If they're easy, if they're like open strings,
We'll be getting started in a second.
Don't sound like an introduction. I think there's a welcome introduction.
Now, yes, blah, blah, blah. Now we welcome our
Lead the procession. Wedding march? You want to play that? Whoops, wrong gig.
where we put our instruments out during concerts. A big room.
And I think they'll walk past here. This is the main title. So, it's supposed to sound at the beginning a little chaotic and then finally go.
Yeah.
So we started and it was me. No, it was Sophia, the 3 of us, string trio, Star Wars for string trio. It was just, we were completely lost. And finally, Sophia just stands up and plays. Star Wars. Stormtroopers. Usually they have waters.
Yeah, usually they stick.
Oh, there's some back there. Those are. Three. IV, please. No. Because we'd be getting like. Cannon, 52 times. I counted. There's a comedy routine you guys have to look at. It's called Taco Bell Rant.
On YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Stormtrooper. Got one pair that already picked out last season about this guy. Let's see.
It's time. Good evening. Family, friends, colleagues, and community members, it is my pleasure to welcome you tonight to celebrate the students who have earned the honor of graduating. I'm Kim Blackwell, Director of Saracoso, Eastern Sierra College Center of Bishop and Mammoth Lakes. And I'd like to take a moment to share a couple housekeeping items before we begin. First off, we need to clear the aisles next to the chairs. The processional is going to be entering from this side, going to the left, to the back doors, and up the center aisle here. So we got to make sure that it's clear for the grads to get to their seats. The other thing is we do have live streaming and additional seating in the community room. That's off to the right at the back of the lobby here. And then we also have restrooms up here to the right. We invite you to take photos throughout the ceremony. We kindly ask you to silence your phones and clear the aisles at this time. If everybody could please stand for the processional as we honor your graduates. All right, please remain standing as Dr. Chad Hauk, Vice President of Finance and Administrative Services, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Kim. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance now. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. All right, good afternoon. I'm Corey Marvin, Vice President of Instruction. I have the honor of introducing our platform party here. Please stand as I call your name. Ms. Kimberly Blackwell, Director of the Eastern Sierra College Center. Dr. Yvonne Mills, our Sarah Koestler Community College Academic Senate President. Dr. Chad Hauk, Vice President of Finance and Administrative Services. Ms. Heather Ostash, Vice President of Student Services. Dr. Sean Hancock, our College President. And Dr. Stephen Bloomberg, our District Chancellor. Also, a thank you to our partners at the Eastern Sierra Foundation and the Mammoth Lakes Foundation for providing scholarship opportunities for our students. Please stand to be recognized. There you go. Go. Right here. And a thank you to the Eastern Sierra Chamber Orchestra for providing music for this ceremony. Please stand to be recognized. They're also over here. And lastly, I would like to recognize the Eastern Sierra College Center faculty and staff for their hard work and dedication on behalf of our students, and without whom none of this would be possible. Please stand to be recognized. All right, thank you. And at this time, I would like to introduce KCCD Chancellor, Dr. Stephen Bloomberg, for the Chancellor's address.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now wait a minute, it's a commencement, right? I'm going to give you one more time. That was just a rehearsal, right? So we're here to celebrate. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. Good evening. That's what we're talking about. We're here to celebrate graduates this evening. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight, not only do we celebrate a milestone, but a testament to the perseverance, determination, and triumph of these students. To our graduates at the Eastern Sierra College Center, you have faced challenges that many may not fully understand. Attending a remote location requires a unique dedication, balancing work, family, and studies, often without all the conveniences that others might take for granted. Yet, every one of you have proven that distance and obstacles are no match for your drive to succeed. Every one of you graduates has arrived here with your own story. Stories of resilience, sacrifice, and aspiration. Along the way, you've worn many hats: wife, husband, daughter, son, brother and sister, best friend. In those roles, you've already achieved remarkable successes. But today, we add another title to your journey, and that is college graduate. There you go, see, Rick? This title represents late nights of studying, early mornings of commitment, and countless moments of choosing to persist when the path got hard. You simply didn't stop. and look another way. You continued to move forward. That signifies a promise fulfilled to yourselves, your families, and your dreams. As you leave tonight as a college graduate, remember the skills that you've gained and the resilience that you've shown. That resilience will carry you far. You've already proven that you can adapt, thrive, and inspire. You are leaders in your families, your communities, and now as graduates, you are equipped to make an even greater impact in the world. So let today be a reminder that no dream is too big, no challenge insurmountable, and no distance too far. You are living proof that determination knows no boundaries. And for me to congratulate you, the 21st class is a very, very esteemed honor. You probably don't know this, but I started out my career at Saracoso. I worked at the Eastern College Sierra before this building was even built. Anybody remember the old facility on Birch Street? Go Birch. I am so honored to be here to recognize our graduates and our families as we celebrate your accomplishments. So class of 2025, we are so proud of you and cannot wait to watch you lead and inspire others. Thank you so much.
All right, well, graduates, families, guests, faculty, staff, and students, it is my sincere honor as president of Saracoso Community College to stand before you today to address the graduating class of 2025. You've reached a milestone in your life's journey, one that I trust you will always reflect upon with fondness and immense pride. And now, as one chapter closes, another eagerly awaits its opening. Some of you possess a clear vision of the path ahead and have no doubt that you will navigate it with purpose. Others may find yourselves on unexpected yet equally enriching detours. And some of you perhaps stand ready to embrace the unknown, allowing life's currents to guide you. Know this, Saracoso is profoundly proud to have played a vital role in preparing you for whatever extraordinary future awaits. Like the vast and diverse landscapes throughout our service area, Saracoso reflects a rich tapestry of backgrounds, perspectives, and aspirations. We believe deeply in the power of inclusivity, striving to create a campus and classroom environment where every individual feels valued, respected, and empowered to thrive. It is this very diversity that strengthens us, preparing you to engage meaningfully in an increasingly interconnected and globalized world. Celebrating your hard work and significant accomplishments is one of the greatest privileges of this institution, and today is truly an exceptional occasion. Graduates, reaching this milestone is a testament to your unwavering commitment, your focused dedication, and your sheer determination. You've remained steadfast in the face of challenges, and today you rightfully reap the rewards of your perseverance. Excellence, as you well know, is rarely achieved in isolation. Graduates, I ask now that you please stand and turn and face your loved ones. Your parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, partners, and dear friends. Their belief in you, their encouragement during moments of doubt, and their unwavering love have been instrumental in making this day a reality. Let's give them a resounding round of applause. You can turn back around and be seated. I also want to express my profound appreciation for our incredible faculty and staff. Your passion for students, your commitment to fostering intellectual curiosity, and your unwavering support have guided these students towards this momentous achievement. Thank you for creating a vibrant environment where learning, growth, and innovation here at Saracoso takes place. Your impact extends far beyond the walls of our institution, so thank you. Now I'd like to share a glimpse into the remarkable class of 2025. This year, 680 graduates are earning a total of 1,172 awards, including 472 Associate of Arts degrees, 160 Associate of Science degrees. Of those degrees, 138 are associate degrees for transfer, 499 certificates of achievement, and 41 job skills certificates. 221 graduates are from our IWV campus, 64 from our Eastern Sierra College Center campus, and 169 from East Kern, 23 from our Rising Scholars Program, and 226 attended online. 98 students attended full-time, while 582 attended part-time. The average time to completion for their education was 4.2 years, demonstrating a true commitment to achieving their educational goals while working full-time and/or taking care of family. 119 graduates are still in high school, and 9 graduates are active military or veterans. And lastly, we have graduates from 9 different states. This is truly an extraordinary graduating class of 2025. So for some of you, today marks not an end, but a beginning, a crucial stepping stone towards further academic pursuits and advanced degrees. For others, this milestone signifies the attainment of valuable skills and knowledge that will empower you to embark on or elevate your chosen careers. A college degree or certificate is far more than a piece of paper. It embodies intellectual pursuit, diligent hard work, and transformative experiences that broaden your understanding of the world and your place within it. The education and skills you have cultivated here will serve as an enduring foundation for all that you aspire to achieve. The world that awaits you is brimming with possibilities, and it urgently needs your unique talents and perspectives. We need critical thinkers, innovative builders, compassionate healers, creative artists, dedicated educators, and ethical leaders. Above all, we need engaged citizens who are prepared to contribute meaningfully to shaping a brighter future for all. And never, ever forget this fundamental truth. Education is a profound power that can never be taken away from you. It is yours to cherish, to cultivate, and to wield as a force for positive change in the world around you. Regardless of the paths you choose to follow, your education will remain an invaluable asset, empowering you to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. Graduates, your futures are vast and full of promise, and you are unequivocally ready to embrace them. To echo the wisdom of a beloved author, one of my favorites, and a graduation wouldn't be complete without a quote from Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. So congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you for making Saracoso a part of your remarkable journey. You are now forever part of our story. Go forth and make your mark on the world, and remember, forever a Coyote. Thank you. So at this time, I'd like to recognize the Saracoso Community College Foundation President's Award recipients for the Eastern Sierra College Center. These graduating students earned a degree with a cumulative 4.0 grade point average, a tremendous achievement. This year's recipients are McKenna Batchelder and Kendall Petroni. They couldn't be with us this evening, but let's celebrate their achievement. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium the president of the Saracoso Community College Academic Senate and ESCC English professor, Professor Yvonne Mills.
Good evening. It is my great honor to introduce our first student speaker, Nicolette Maxey. As you may suspect, Nicolette is an exemplary student, well deserving of her place in our program tonight. An extremely focused and dedicated individual, Nicolette graduates today with 2 associate's degrees in liberal arts, social and behavioral sciences, and arts and humanities, and will be transferring to San Luis Obispo to continue her studies in psychology. While working toward her AA degrees, she also held a full-time job at Coppertop, where I'm sure many of you have probably seen her, and worked as a student tutor and an embedded tutor in my English 101 classes this year. In the midst of the busy life that she leads, she finds respite in baking and playing tennis and golfing with her besties, Erica and Mariana. Well, I could go on about her academic accomplishments, the good grades, the endless support of her classmates and tutees, her ability to tackle challenges. I would like to instead highlight some details about Nicolette of which you may not be aware. Firstly, don't let Nicolette's petite frame and soft-spoken manner fool you. She is a force to be reckoned with. And even if she's very polite about it, she'll speak her mind bluntly and keep you in line, which I'm sure some of her tutees and classmates have learned over the last couple of years. Nicolette has consistently demonstrated her grit and views setbacks and bumps in the road as opportunities for growth. When I first met Nicolette in the fall of 2023, when she took both my speech and my critical thinking through literature courses, she revealed in her first formal speech that she had found her way to Saracoso through happenstance after being denied admission to her top choice UC. While such a rejection can be crippling to some, Nicolette was able to reframe her disappointment into opportunity. In her speech, she urged her audience to reframe their thoughts about backup plans, and as she said, to see the good in every option. While at Saracoso, she has shown her devotion to seizing opportunity, changing her major several times, exploring different career paths, and becoming an integral figure in her classes and a valued peer tutor. The final assignment in my speech classes is always a special occasion speech. And ironically, Nicolette did not choose a graduation speech for that assignment. Instead, she delivered a eulogy to her roommate, who turned out to be a goldfish named Sushi. In her humorous speech, she praised Sushi for his courage and determination after surviving a run-in with her cat. While the speech was a tongue-in-cheek approach to the assignment, it is clear that she has and will continue to approach life asking herself, what would Sushi do? And face the next chapter in her journey with the courage and determination to seize every opportunity. It is my pleasure to welcome Nicolette to the podium.
Hello everyone. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the Saracoso graduating class of 2025, and I would like to take the opportunity to discuss one of my biggest fears, which is change. Through life, I have always shied away from new experiences, places, ideas, or even people because I had a deep-rooted fear of anything new. Growing up in the familiar comfort of the Owens Valley, as I'm sure many of you have as well, I found comfort in the familiar faces, places, and views. I was terrified of big cities, new ideas, and new people for the longest time until I began my college education at Saracoso. My time at Saracoso has allowed me to embrace change, work with others, and discover myself in ways I never thought possible. While attending Saracoso, I changed my major 4 times in 2 years. And I finally landed on my perfect fit and will be continuing at a 4-year university. But no matter what the next step is for all of you, the one thing that we have in common is that we are all moving into a new era, which means embracing the change that comes with new beginnings. We are all gathered here together today as the result of hard work, persistence, and a resilience to change. As we graduate, we must embrace the new horizons that tomorrow holds, whether it's further education, a career, or a momentary pause to figure out what comes next. All of us are here today as college graduates, whether this is your first degree, certification, or your return to education, congratulations. Education as an adult is, as I have found, incredibly different from a K-12 education. Managing life on top of education is incredibly stressful. Many of you are here today raising families, working, taking care of others, and you've still managed to focus on your education and make it through all your courses, overcoming all the daily challenges of life. We have come together today as the result of working effortlessly toward a degree or certificate only by holding ourselves accountable. Nobody has forced us to turn in assignments, attend Zoom meetings, make it to class, or reply to each weekly discussion. I will not be missing those. Our own dedication to our education has brought us here today as graduates, and for that, we should all be incredibly proud of ourselves. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my immense gratitude to the professors, staff, friends, and family members who are here today and have supported us on our journey to a higher education. Personally, I would like to thank my mom and my grandpa who are here. I would not be here today without your endless support and dedication to helping me create a brighter future. I would also like to thank Professor Yvonne Mills, who was not only my professor, but whom I had the honor of working with as an embedded tutor. Mills taught me to speak confidently publicly, and I would definitely not be here giving this speech today without her guidance. And to everyone who is here today to celebrate all of us, I speak on behalf of all the graduates when I say thank you all for your continuous support. Okay, now let's get into the real reason why we're here, which is to celebrate and embrace the new changes we will face. I read a quote recently that said, "Change is the only thing that will stay constant," and it reminded me that change, which is something I feared and shied away from my whole life, is entirely inescapable. So if you stand here with me today wondering what your next move is in education, career, or life, remember that life is ever-changing, and the only way to move forward is to embrace what's next and face change with acceptance and excitement. I'm so thankful to be standing here today with all of you, knowing that this is only the beginning of a world of growth and achievement for each and every one of us. Leaving Cerro Coso as a graduate today is a testament to the incredibly hard work and commitment that we have all put toward advancing our education, and is the start of incredible new opportunities for growth. Moving forward, I hope that you all invite the unknown, knowing that you were resilient enough to graduate today, and you can make it through any challenges life, school, or a career may throw at you by embracing change with confidence. Congrats, grads. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolette. At this time, I would like to recognize our honors students. Students who have an outstanding academic performance of a cumulative 3.75 GPA, that would be slightly less than an A for all the classes they took at the college. They are designated as honor graduates. The Academic Senate of Cerro Coso Community College has provided the medallions that they are wearing tonight. So honors students, please rise as I call your name and remain standing. Ashley Altamirano. McKenna Batchelder. Eva Bissonette. Audrey Barunda Ayala. Aiden Brosha. Camila Garcia. Tanner Knott. Nicolette Maxey Adair. Jessica McGuire. Lily Miller. Jose Ocampo. Kendall Petroni. Ariana Robinson. And Amelia Yarborough. Congratulations to you all. Let's give them one more round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you. All right, I'm now pleased to welcome Access Programs Counselor Dr. Trina Toby to the stage to introduce our next speaker.
Do you know that overachiever student that complains about having only a 90% in a class and worries that he will not make the grade? You know the one who shows up with all of his homework done and who's prepared for all of the tests but says he needs to work harder next time? That student is Jose Ocampo. My name is Trina Toby, and I'm a counselor on the Bishop and Mammoth campuses. I met Jose in his first semester at Saracoso as a student in my Tools for College Success class. And now I've worked with him as his counselor for 3 years. Jose was a rock star in my class. He showed up prepared with the readings completed, turned in all of his homework on time, and started many thoughtful conversations. Where we ran into problems is when we would meet in our counseling appointments. I would ask Jose how his classes were going. Not good, he would always say. At first, I would hold my breath and prepare myself to hear the worst. But then he would shake his head and sigh and say, I didn't do as well as I wanted on my midterm, and it brought my grade down to a 92%. But I think I can bring it back up by working harder. I would release my breath and reassure Jose that a 92 is a very good grade, and many students would be proud to have that grade. But it's getting too close to a B for comfort, he would always say. I can assure you that Jose is not just concerned about grades, though. Jose is dedicated to learning and wants to become a minister to make the world a better place. When given assignment, Jose is interested in truly understanding the assignment and applying it to his life. Jose is completing his Associates of Arts degree in Liberal Arts, Arts and Humanities, and is transferring to Masters University to pursue a bachelor's degree in theology. And being the overachiever that he is also earning a business degree for transfer on the side, was an embedded tutor in English, and usually worked one or usually 2 jobs on top of a full load of classes. It is my pleasure to introduce an extraordinary Saracoso graduate and our next student speaker, Jose Ocampo.
I'll be honest, it's going to be really hard to top that. Welcome, friends, family, alumni, faculty, distinguished guests, and of course, the graduating class of Saracoso Community College 2025 commencement ceremony. My name is Jose Ocampo, and I was chosen as a student speaker for this year's commencement ceremony. To be honest, whose bright idea it was, I couldn't tell you. A wise old man, not necessarily wise, just old, told me, be careful of the words you say. Keep them soft and sweet, for you never know from day to day which ones you'll have to eat. This is what I intend on doing, which might come out bittersweet, but there's no real way around it. To my fellow graduates, you've made it this far, and we are okay. We are alive and breathing. For some, this is just a small step in a much longer staircase. But for others, this is where you will end your academic journey, and you will venture into the world to strive to do good and be great in whatever you decide to do. For those who will be transferring, like myself, I will give it to you as nicely, but also as bluntly as I possibly can. The real challenge starts today, because we are graduating and transferring to a university where the next couple of years are going to be tough. There's a saying that has stuck with me since I was a boy. You reap what you sow. It is pretty self-explanatory, and that anything that we put effort into is what we will gain in return in the future. This wise quote comes from the Bible. So when you have the opportunity, I'd recommend you read it. It has made me a lot wiser and a lot more mature when I first started reading when I came to Saracoso, and it's benefited me a lot. Essentially, what I'm trying to convey is that whatever we put our time and energy and effort, it will bring out a result. It is the same principle as cause and effect. Great things come with great sacrifice, and sacrifice is not always pleasant, but at most times necessary, especially for those like myself who are striving for greatness. This sometimes means that we will be burning the midnight oil away from friends and even family. We pay now to play later. That, to me, is the definition of sacrifice. Many of us will leave our friends and family to further our education. I just hope that we all have enough money to come and visit occasionally. This kind of sacrifice is probably going to seem selfish to many, and at times, because we are putting our passion for greatness before all else and above everybody else. Do not believe this lie, however. Though many will consider it selfish, to us, it should be known as self-discovery. Self-discovery needs to be solely discovered by you. Don't get me wrong, we cannot isolate ourselves from our friends and family, for they too will be the reason to strive for greatness. What is the point of having a vast castle just to live in it by yourself? I pride myself on working hard and always striving to be the hardest working one in one room. But I cannot say that I am without acknowledging the ones who have helped me be here and be the person I ought to be. First and foremost, I thank my parents for teaching me and instilling in me the virtues I need for greatness. I thank them for supporting me, and at times staying up late at night telling me, "You is kind, you is smart, you is important." I will pay $5 to anyone who can tell me from what movie that's from. They have helped me navigate through college, and I'm forever and eternally grateful. I also want to thank my siblings and the rivalry I have with them, because that is what drives me. That's what drives me to be greater than them. In all seriousness, there will always be a way. They have always found a way to distract me when times got just a little too tough. That, to me, is the greatest example of sacrifice. I've seen their sacrifice to help me. We, as well as myself, owe it to those who have always been there for us, supporting us and sacrificing for us and encouraging us to do our best. We will find peace and happiness knowing that we did everything within our power not to disappoint them. One thing we have to look out for in our journey for greatness is regret. Regret hinders our motivation to keep pushing forward to our goal. And yes, regret can be hard at times. Life always leads us to forks in the road where neither path is wrong, but regardless of what we choose, we will always miss out on something. A personal experience of mine is I also had a fork in my road. I could have pursued a trade right after high school. I could have learned a lot about that trade, and I could have settled. I believe I would have done well, and at times I look back at that decision, I feel a sense of regret for not taking it. However, had I chosen that direction, I would have not been as close as I am today to my passion of someday teaching at a university level and becoming a minister. I would have been making a lot of money because nowadays there's not a lot of people that like to get their hands dirty with physical labor. But had I made that decision, I would have lived a life with regret for not pursuing my passion to teach. Basically, what I'm trying to say is regret is inevitable because regardless of what you choose, there will always be an alternative universe where you will choose a life with different events and with different outcomes. And at the very least, the regret that you accumulate from these decisions will not be the kind that you will look back in 20 years from now and say that you messed up by not choosing the alternative. Because 20 years from now, I can guarantee that we will be close to achieving greatness or have already obtained it with hard work. Regardless of what road we take, we will be met with our lifelong friend, failure. As someone once said, you will learn and you will fail, and you will learn more and you will fail more, but never let anyone outwork you, ever. Do not despair. Failure is a learning experience of how not to do something. I believe Thomas Edison said something along those lines. I learned this lesson the hard way when I tried to imitate my brother jumping on a curb with his bike when I had just learned how to ride a bike a week before. Needless to say, it didn't end very well. Every single time I passed by the library on that hill, my brother looks at me and smirks, saying, "You tried, but you failed." And I'll leave you with this little tidbit. Failure is just the condiment that gives success its flavor. Sacrifice, regrets, and failures will be closely behind, and these things should be embraced wholeheartedly, as long as we know that the kind of greatness we are striving for is worth all the sacrifice, regret, and failure. What I mean by this is that we should make sure that our dreams are our dreams and ours alone. We should not allow anyone to influence our passion, because it is our passion and ultimately our future. When all of this is said and done, the sacrifice, regret, and failure will be worth it. So when we are in our dorm rooms or in class during midterms or finals, or working in the chosen field that you have chosen, and you are on the verge of tears thinking to yourself, why on God's green earth you have decided to put yourself through this kind of hell, we should always remember that our dream and our passion is worth it. These things will continue to drive us forward. Speaking on motivation, this is my motivation for wanting to be the greatest. Not only do I want to stand alongside the greatest in the field that I am pursuing, but I want to also stand alongside my family and friends, accomplished and living with the fact that I have made them proud, that I have used their time, energy, and effort that they have dedicated to me. This motivation alone is what drives me, so I can stand with the people that I love and admire the most, and with the most pride in who I am and who they've made me. We should not forget that whatever we end up doing should bring us happiness. Let us be happy where we currently are, where we will end up, and how we got there, and be proud of it. It would be a shame for the efforts of our family, friends, and any relationship that we have that has helped us obtain our goal to ultimately be a waste. So I implore you, be happy with the decision you have made so that we can see ourselves in the mirror day in and day out and be happy with the person looking back at us. We should know that we should know what kind of fruit we want before we start planting. We wouldn't want to get an apple when in reality we wanted a guava. Why I chose a guava, I really don't know. To summarize this very dreadful and somewhat eerie speech, we should understand that sacrificing certain things for the pursuit of greatness is needed. Also understanding that regardless of what we choose to do or the sacrifices that are made, regret may be hard to live with at first, but it will slowly turn into a consolation as we approach greatness. Lastly, we should understand that failure is just another step towards being great. And as long as we don't stay in that state, we will be fine. I apologize if you have heard very painful things today, but it is better for you to acknowledge them now than later. So, to end this very eerie speech, I will end with some words of encouragement. Always strive. Always set your eyes to win and never settle. We are in a day and age where we will be convinced to never shine or win and to always settle. But to my graduating and transferring peers, I say, try your best to be the best version of yourselves, the best in the crowd, and the one who doesn't settle for anything less than great. Thank you.
It was absolutely wonderful. How about another round of applause? Community college foundations play a crucial role providing financial assistance to students and therefore contributing to the success and well-being of the students and their communities. You have two of the best here at ESCC, the Mammoth Lakes Foundation and the Eastern Sierra Foundation. Today, we are honored to have the Mammoth Lakes Foundation in attendance. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Kendra Knight and Elizabeth Root of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation so they can recognize their graduating Dave's scholars.
Hi, everybody. Awesome job, Jose. We are, on behalf of Mammoth Lakes Foundation, I am thrilled to be here and honor all of you graduates. I've known many of you since you were in kindergarten. We are here to not only congratulate you, to let you know that Mammoth Lakes Foundation was born from a dream that Dave McCoy and Roma McCoy had. They shared with a small group of friends in 1989. They envisioned a future where the Eastern Sierra would offer not just breathtaking beauty and world-class recreation, but opportunity, where young people such as you and older folks such as myself could build futures through access to higher education, the arts, right here at home. Reflecting on his life's work, Dave once said, "The biggest thing in life is to find something you love, do it, then do it with all your heart." You guys are all doing that here today. And just personally, really, as I said, knowing many of you since you were very small and seeing how far you've grown, I'm so proud to see you on your journey here today. As we celebrate the significant milestone in your educational journey, your resilience, your dreams, we see the McCoy vision come to life with each of you. Each of you is a living testament to that legacy. You're carrying forward the spirit of the Eastern Sierra with its strength, character, and promise into the future. Dave and Roma and myself and Elizabeth, they would be so proud of all of you. Thank you.
Today, because of the generous hearts of our donors and friends, the Dave Scholar Program is able to provide full tuition scholarships and book stipends to graduates of Mono County high schools and local residents enrolled full-time at Saracoso at Mammoth Lakes. This support does more than remove financial barriers. It opens doors to dreams. As a scholarship coordinator, I have the immense honor of walking alongside these students as they navigate their educational journeys. Guiding and mentoring these students is one of my most meaningful parts of my work. and is a true privilege to witness their growth, resilience, and determination firsthand. Each one of our scholars carries with them a piece of the McCoy legacy, a legacy of bold vision, deep community roots, and a pioneering spirit born in the heart of the Eastern Sierra. These students are not only chasing their dreams, they are shaping the future, inspired by the same values that help build this community. To the class of 2025, Dave Scholars, I am beyond proud of who you are and all you've accomplished. I know you will carry on the spirit of this place, its grit, its beauty, and its hope into every path that you pursue. As we honor you today, I ask that when your name is called, you please stand and remain standing so we can recognize the incredible journey you've undertaken and celebrate the even greater journey still ahead. Following Dave Scholars, if you're in attendance, please stand. Eva Bissonette. Kimberly Jaimes. Jose Ocampo. Jose's sister, Kaylani Ocampo. Karina Robledo. And Alma Solorio. Again, we are so proud of you. You are carrying on the McCoy legacy and all the different paths that you are going, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
Tonight, we are awarding degrees and certificates to graduation candidates who have attended classes in the Saracoso service area of Inyo and Mono counties. Will the class of 2025 please stand? Platform party, please stand. Will all Saracoso faculty and staff please stand? President Hancock, I have the honor of presenting to you these students who have fulfilled the requirements for an associate in arts degree, an associate in science degree, an associate degree for transfer, or certificate of achievement, and are recommended by the faculty of Saracoso Community College for the conferring of awards. Class of 2025, please remain standing for the acceptance of your diplomas. Esteemed faculty and staff, you may be seated. We will now begin the conferral.
Graduates in the first row, please make your way to the right and around the back side of the stage over to me. Will the rest of the graduates please be seated so all the family and friends here tonight can enjoy this? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now your turn. As I announce each of these graduates' names, please put your hands together and give it up for each and every one of them. Ariana Robinson. Associate of Science degree, Business Administration. Also, liberal arts, math and science, and social and behavioral sciences. She plans on transferring to a university to receive a bachelor's degree in a business administration. She would like to thank her parents for always motivating her to pursue her dreams, the faculty at Saracoso for all their help throughout her education, and her family for always supporting her. Dylan McKeon. Associate of Science degree, transfer, Business Administration. He plans to transfer to university to receive a bachelor's degree. We'd like to thank his family for always supporting him, and he would like to thank the faculty at Saracoso for all their help throughout his education. Roxana Hernandez. Medical assisting. She plans to work at Mammoth Hospital. She would like to thank all for being such a wonderful family and grateful for all their love and support. James Thomas. Associate of Science degree for transfer, business administration. Also an Associate of Arts degree in Arts and Humanities. Plans on to work at the tribal offices after graduating. We would like to thank Connie, Toby, Robert Toby, Alana Weaver, Billy, and Margaret Thomas. Gina Martinez. Associate of Science degree, Human Services. She plans to work after graduating. She would like to thank her mother. Jane Velasquez. Business office certificate. Would like to transfer and get her bachelor's degree in business. She would like to thank her fiance, sisters, mom, and the Eastern Sierra Foundation Scholarship for helping her on this journey. Katarina Reeve. Associate of Arts degree, Math and Science. He plans to enlist in the Air Force and works towards his bachelor's degree in computer science. He would like to thank the Mammoth Lakes Foundation Scholarship, his mother, his father, his aunt, uncles, cousins, teachers, his counselor for all their help and love and support. Jesse Baldwin. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Math and Science. He plans to transfer to Cal Poly Pomona and, I think it says musical. Get a musical degree? Sorry. What's that say? Getting married. Oh, married. Wonderful. Congratulations. All right, he would also like to thank his mother-in-law, Bonnie Barnes, his fiance, Danny Barnes. Jose Ocampo. Associate of Science degree for transfer, business administration, as well as a liberal arts degree in arts humanities. He plans to work after graduation and then attend the Masters University. He'd like to thank his parents, siblings, the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, Yvonne Mills, and Trina Toby. Nicolette Maxie Adur. Liberal arts degree, social and behavioral sciences, as well as arts humanities. She plans to transfer to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. She would like to thank the Eastern Sierra Foundation, Professor Mills, Erica, Mariana, Mom, and Grandpa. Nellie Ann Williams. Associate of Arts degree for transfer in art history, as well as a liberal arts humanities degree. She plans on going to find work and also work on a personal project. She would like to thank her family, her best friend for their support and love. She doesn't think she would have made it here without them. Carrie Brown. Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts Social Sciences, as well as an Associate of Science degree in Human Services. She plans, after graduation, to continue working for the Bishop Indian Education Center as the Youth Activities Specialist. She would like to thank her husband, Tony, her children, Leticia, Carlos, Caitlin, Ashlyn, and George, her sisters, her grandsons, and her co-workers, and also Diego and Anda. Sochi Martinez. Associate of Arts degree in Social and Behavioral Sciences, as well as Arts Humanities. After graduating, she plans to continue her education in psychology and child development. She would like to thank her family for all their love and support throughout her educational journey. Cheyenne Andrews. Associate of Arts degree in Math and Science. After graduation, she's going to take a year to work and then transfer. She would like to thank her family for supporting her, professors, her counselor for pushing her. She is grateful to all of you. Congrats, class of 2025. Marcella Janae Frankson. Associate of Science degree for transfer, early childhood education, as well as a liberal arts, social and behavioral sciences degree. She plans to attend Sacramento State University to get into their bachelor program in adolescent development. Thank you to the NASSP program for always helping. Trina Toby, her counselor, her children, family for motivating her. Daniel for all his help and support. And this is for you, Patty. She loves you. Jocelyn Dominguez. Associate of Arts degree, Arts Humanities. She plans to transfer to Cal State LA to get her bachelor's degree. She would like to thank herself for always... What? She would like to thank herself for being determined. Her parents, Trina, Toby, and the people around her that were there to support her. Andrea Ruiz Gonzalez. Associate of Arts degree for transfer in law, public policy, and society. She is transferring to California State University, LA. She would like to thank her parents and Trina Toby for all their support and motivation. Stacy Santana. Associate of Arts degree, Liberal Arts, Social Sciences. After graduation, she's going to work in the probation department and providing counseling to them. She'd like to thank her family who have always supported her throughout her and supported her dreams. Oh, and she's also going to pursue the criminal justice field. Miriam Rico. Child development teacher, child development master teacher, and child development site supervisor certificates. She plans to continue on to get her degree in early childhood education. She would like to thank her husband Juan, and her 4 children, Jonathan, Sophia, Natalie, and Juan Jr. for being her motivation and support system. Angela Tabadou Eddy. Medical assisting, clinical. She plans to continue on to get the medical assisting degree afterwards. She would like to thank her coworkers, family, and especially her husband for their support and encouragement to complete her vision for a better career. She would also like to thank her aunties for their support and love. Leah Corsaro, Associate of Arts degrees, Arts, Humanities, and Math and Science, as well as the Social and Behavioral Sciences degree. She will be pursuing a bachelor's degree in Business Administration at the University of San Diego. She would like to thank her family. Marina Great, Associate of Arts degree, Liberal Arts, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Sciences degree. She will be attending the California State University, San Marcos. She would like to thank her mom, Danielle, her dad, and her best friend, Ashlyn. Ashlyn Parsons, Associate of Arts degree, Liberal Arts, Arts Humanities. She will be attending California State Long Beach and majoring in biology. She would like to thank her brother Mitchell, her mom Sherry, and her best friends Bella and Marina. Gerardo Morales Contreras, Associate of Science degree for transfer, Business Administration, as well as the Liberal Arts, Arts Humanities, and Social and Behavioral Sciences degrees. He plans to transfer and major in Business and Data Analytics. He would like to thank his parents, his sisters, friends, and girlfriend. Alma Rocio Solario Cruz, Associate of Science degree for transfer and early childhood education. Also, the Liberal Arts, Arts Humanities, and the Math and Science, as well as the Liberal Arts, Social and Behavioral Science degrees. She also is getting a Certificate of Achievement in Child Development teacher. She will be transferring to the University of Nevada, Wolfpack, and majoring in psychology. She would like to thank her family, her boyfriend, and Mammoth Lakes Foundation. Mac Xavier McCord, Associate of Science degree for Transferred Business Administration 2.0, as well as the Web Fundamentals and Entrepreneurship Certificates. After graduation, he will be gold mining. He would like to thank Sharon, Colleen, Price family, the Bishop campus staff, and the Bureau of Land Management and the United States Forest Service. Debbie Schumacher, medical assisting administration. After graduation, she's going to keep on learning and enjoying life. She would like to enjoy the knowledge of being a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and achieve an MA clinical 8 years ago. Never too old to keep getting certificates. Nicole Gonzalez, Associate of Arts degree, Math and Science. After graduation, she will be attending nursing school. She would like to thank her husband and her 3 kids, Brooklyn, Spencer, and Lincoln. Grandparents, John and Cheryl, her mom, Becky, and everyone who has supported her along the way. Amelia Yarborough. Associate of Arts degree for transfer in psychology, as well as the liberal arts, social, and behavioral science degree. She will be transferring to San Francisco State University and hopes to become a therapist. She would like to thank wonderful Saracoso staff and her professors, her loving and supportive husband, her parents, her in-laws, and her siblings, as well as her wonderful dog, Lucy. Karina Robledo. Child Development Associate Teacher Certificate. After graduation, she wants to further her education and get experience in the field. She would like to thank her family, her boyfriend, and the Mammoth Lakes Foundation for their love and support. Ashley Trujillo. Associate of Arts degree, Arts Humanities, as well as a Social and Behavioral Science degree. She will be transferring to Santa Barbara City College and get an Associate's of Science in Nursing. She would like to thank her family and friends. Ashley Altamirano. Associate of Arts degree, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science degree, as well as the Child Development Associate Teacher Certificate. After graduation, she will be attending Cal State Long Beach to study biology. She would like to thank all her family for encouraging her throughout this journey. Anna Orduno. Associate of Arts degree, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science degree. She will be transferring to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo to major in Business Administration. She would like to thank her mom, her stepdad, and high school counselor. Kyla Halferty. Associate of Arts degree, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science degree. After graduation, she is going to pursue a bachelor's in business at a 4-year university. She would like to thank her mom and dad. Lily Miller. Associate of Arts degrees, Arts Humanities, as well as the Math and Science and Social and Behavioral Sciences degrees. After graduation, she's going to pursue a bachelor's in biology at Point Loma Nazarene University. She would like to thank her mom and her dad. Kaylin Spieler. Associate of Arts degrees, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science degree. After graduation, she will be attending Cal State Fullerton, majoring in Political Science and Economics. She would like to thank her mom, dad, sisters, and friends. Camila Garcia Jimenez. Liberal arts, arts, humanities, social and behavioral sciences, as well as the business administration degree. After graduation, she plans to attend UC Davis. She would like to thank parents, little sister, and best friends. Audrey Barunda Ayala. Associate of Arts degrees, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science, as well as the Math and Science degrees. She will be attending the University of California at Berkeley. She would like to thank her parents, sisters, closest friends, and who supported her throughout her journey. Catherine Imperial Barboa. Associate of Science degree, Administration of Justice, as well as the Arts and Social and Behavioral Science degree. She will be attending the University of Nevada Wolfpack, majoring in criminal justice. She would like to thank her parents, her friends, for always being there as her number one and her support system throughout. Xiomara Solario Nunez. Associate of Arts degrees, Social and Behavioral Science, as well as the Arts and Humanities degree. She will be transferring to California State University Northridge to pursue her education in radiology. She would like to thank her little cousin for always being by her side, as well as her amazing mom. Thank you to all her friends for pushing her to be her best self. Aiden Brosha. Liberal arts, humanities, as well as the math and science degree. He will be attending Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and majoring in computer engineering. He would like to thank his mom, dad, teachers for supporting him along the way. Thank you. Kimberly Jaimes Vargas. Liberal arts, humanities, as well as the social and behavioral sciences, as well as the math and science degrees. She will also be attending the University of Nevada Wolfpack and majoring in political science. She would like to thank her family, her counselors, and the Mammoth Lakes Foundation. Kate Bankson. Liberal arts, humanities, as well as social and behavioral science degrees. After graduation, she plans to travel and become an art teacher. She would like to thank her family and friends. Rhiannon French. Child Development Associate Teacher Certificate. After graduating high school, she will be attending Cal Poly Humboldt. She would like to thank family, staff, and friends. Dakota Kibler. Medical Assistant Clinical. After graduating high school, she will be attending the University of Nevada Wolfpack to pursue veterinary science. She would like to thank her mom, Rachel, dad, Scott, stepdad, David, grandparents, siblings, Devin, David, and Rosalind. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, graduates of the class of 2025, please stand to be recognized. All right, hold on just a minute, it gets better. By virtue of the authority granted by the trustees of the Kern Community College District, I am privileged to confer upon each of you the Associate in Arts degree, the Associate in Science degree, the Associate degree for transfer, or the Certificate of Achievement with all the attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. You may move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left side, signifying your commencement. Please accept our congratulations and best wishes to all of you and all of your loved ones. I would like to ask audience members, family, and friends, thank you for celebrating this significant milestone with our students. The staff, faculty, and administration invite you to meet with your graduate on the patio just outside the front doors immediately following this ceremony. Will the faculty marshal, Mr. Greg Koss, please begin the recessional?
They were fast. Yeah. Our pleasure. Okay, good job, Brooke. Woo.
So they leave all this stuff up for our concert, right?
It's going to stay up. Yeah, the choir's got theirs tomorrow, and then the chamber orchestra, and then the kids' concerts. We're going to use the same setup. faster, yeah.